Hey guys, we're on the second portion of our overseeding videos. First we did the core aeration, which is where we plug holes in the ground with a machine, an aerator, and it produces these small pores out of the ground. And then, so next what we'll do is we'll slit seed. This little machine right here is a slit seeder, and what it is there's multiple knives in there, and so it almost acts like a rake along your lawn, like a power rake almost, and it cuts those little seeds in, and it slits, and then it drops the seed right down into the lawn. So if you can rent these and do this yourself, but if you don't do this, then you can still aerate and just overseed with a push spreader and use a leaf rake and rake that in, just to make sure that seed gets deep down into your grass layer to where it's getting down to dirt. If it doesn't, it's not going to germinate. It's going to lay right on top of the ground and get wet, dry out, and then die. So it's important to do this. What we're going at a rate of 4 to 6 pounds. Well, we're doing 6 pounds of grass seed per 1,000 square feet of lawn. I go a little bit heavier with the 6 pounds. Typically you can get away with 4, but we don't have irrigation on this property. And so if I get 75–80% germination rate, I'm going to be real happy with that. So I'll go a little bit heavier, and it's worth the extra investment to make sure that I get the standard grass that I want. So typically, if you're overseeding a brand new lawn, you want to go at 8 to 10 pounds per 1,000 square feet. So you really want to bump that rate up to get a nice thick stand of grass. So I'm going to crank this up real quick and show you how it works. Setting right. And then you want to get the knife turning, start going, then open up your hopper. So if you saw there, it's real important to be going to turn it on and then stop and turn it off. And you can look what that does. It just rakes it down into the lawn. This is really thick grass, so it's hard to see the slits, but it's actually cutting those little grooves in there. And so you'll come back in a few weeks. Typically this grass should germinate in about 7 to 10 days, and it'll start coming up. Once it does, you want to mow that grass as soon as it hits 3 inches in height. So, alright, so I'm going to finish up here, and then we'll get back and show you a quick little video on putting out your lime and your fertilizer.